Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Jack Berrio. Today I'm doing the top albums of the 1990s. In my earlier videos I did the 1970s and 1980s, so today I'll be continuing with that. If you're new to my channel and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Hit like or leave a comment down below, I would really appreciate it. And before I get into my top 10 list, I'd like to thank all the viewers out there for supporting me in the last 3 weeks since I started this, and all the new subscribers. I really enjoy sharing my collection, and thank you. So to start off with my list, my number 10 from 1991 is Genesis, We Can Dance. This is the last album to feature Phil Collins, and it's a great album. No Son of Mine is a great song. Jesus, He Knows Me is also a great song, and I Can Dance. Good Genesis album. And my number 9 from 1999 is the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication. Sorry about that. This is also a great CD. A lot of great songs on this. Around the World, Scar Tissue, Get on Top, Californication. Great album. At my number 8, from one of my favorite bands, Deep Purple, The Battle Rages On, from 1993. This would be the last album to feature Richard Blackmore. He would then go on to form Blackmore's Night with his wife. The opening track on this, the title track, The Battle Rages On, is probably one of the best songs they've done. Talk About Love, Time to Kill, Twist of the Tail. Great Deep Purple album. At my number 7 is Pearl Jam, 10. Still to this day, my favorite Pearl Jam album. The one I listen to the most. Even Flow, Once, Alive, and a great song, Jeremy. Great album. At my number 6, Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark. Can never go wrong with Iron Maiden albums. This one here, Be Quick or Be Dead. Wasting Love, The Fugitive, a great song, The Apparition, and a title track, Fear of the Dark. Great album by Iron Maiden. At my number 5 from 1991, Metallica, the Black Album, which is the first Metallica album I bought. I've since bought their other ones, but this is still the one I listen to the most. Enter Sandman, Sad But True, The Unforgiven, my favorite song, Wherever I May Roam. Nothing Else Matters. Great Metallica album. At my number 4 from 1990, The Scorpions, Crazy World. This is one of Scorpions' best albums. Make a Hit on This Wind of Change, Send Me an Angel, my favorite song, Tease Me, Please Me, Restless Nights. Great Scorpions. At my number 3, Van Halen, Balance, featuring Sammy Hagar on vocals. Which would also be Van Halen's last album with Sammy Hagar. The Seventh Seal, which is my favorite song on this. Not Enough, Amsterdam. Great Van Halen album. At my number 2, to go with the t-shirt I'm wearing today, Pink Floyd, Division Bell, which is from 1994, which would be the second album not to feature Roger Waters. Cluster 1 is a great song. Poles Apart, Marooned, Wearing the Inside Out, Take It Back, Lost for Words, and one of my favorite songs, High Hopes. This is my number 2. It would also be their last true album, Pink Floyd. Before I show my number 1, there's a few other albums that did not make my list, so I would like to show them. Could easily make anyone else's list. I'm sure they probably would, but Rush, Roll the Bones, Radiohead, OK Computer. These are all also great albums. Oasis, What's the Story, Morning Glory. And Neil Young, Crazy Horse, Ragged Glory. All great albums, but when you have a list of just 10, it's hard to fit them all in there. From my number one from 1995, Collective Soul, self-titled. This would be their second album, and by far still their best. Every song on here, Simple, Unlimited, The World I Know, Smashing Young Man, December, Where the River Flows, Gel from the Jerky Boy soundtrack, She Gathers Rain, When the Water Falls, Collection of Goods, Bleed, Reunion. Great Collective Soul album, and this is my number one in my top 10 from the 1990s. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and until next time, take care of yourselves.